What's going on, guys? Please click the link below in the description box to be entered for the free stud credit giveaway. Once you click that link, you will follow all directions to be entered for the free stud credit giveaway. And once again, and always, thank you for watching. Enjoy.
I figured out.
Yeah.
Like I do that a lot when I'm recording. I'm outside recording. I just be talking, showing the dog, and then I just find the conversation as I'm talking. Yeah, I do that a lot.
Like in reality though, you really gotta be focused with this shit. You gotta be committed to this shit. Like if anybody trying to stop your happiness, man, or trying to stop your success, man, like that's dead weight. That's the type of shit you really gotta cut off. Can't nobody stop what you got going on. Oh God.
What's going on, YouTube? Just got off from Lazy 56. We're gonna bring up or talk about another topic, which is stud dogs, and how basically how do you want or how do you expect people to use your stud when you're not using your stud? I do see that a lot. I can't lie. I get caught up in it at times. You will see another stud online, and it's like, damn, that motherfucker hard. Whether it's Photoshop or you see a video or whatever it is, you will see it and you will doubt your stud because that stud looks better. I am a victim of it. I can't sit here and act like that I'm not a victim of it. I go through it all the time, and I have to pretty much talk myself into like, nah, I'm gonna use my boy. I'm gonna use my boy. You know what I mean? So what do you have to say to people that's just like, I guess, lost in the sauce and just because it's all on the internet and they pretty much just watching the internet and just rather use whomever stud other than their own stud, knowing that they stud looks good, but they don't. It just like seem like they don't trust them.
Yeah, you know, that's the kind of feed the purpose of even having a stud. You know what I mean? If you gonna always go out and, you know, breed to outside studs, then you don't need one. You know what I mean? Like, you're not building your stud, you're not doing that. You might well just have a stable of bitches. You know what I mean? Like I'm it's crazy, man, cause all the years we've been in the dog game, man, and we've locked in a lot of studs over the years and never fucking used them, bro.
I think you told me that one time.
Never fucking used them, man. The only dog that we used and we locked in the stud on him was the Bolo son,
Tug.
Yeah. And we locked that stud credit in when he was a pup, before he was even ready to be bred.
Yeah.
And shit, man, like, I don't know how many people had bred to him before we did. You know what I mean? Before we even did our breeding, because we wanted to make sure we had the right female to breed to him to get the outcome that we wanted, man. But if you look at our track record, man, and our resume, man, we always breed our studs, man. I have people hit me all the time and I post up one of my females or some shit like that. Hey, man, bring her to this dog. You need to bring her to this. You need to bring this. I believe in my stud, man. I'm always use my studs. That's how we always been from back in the days, man, from Bigger Show to 50-50 to Mac to Fish Scale, Gremlin, man, to shit, all of them, man. Like we breed our dogs to our dogs, man, because that's the vision that we have, man. And that's the problem with a lot of people right now. Instead of having their own vision, you have the vision of the person stud you use. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it's cool to add different blood to your shit and all that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you got a stud, man, use your stud. You got that stud for a reason. You got that stud because this is what you trying to create. This is what you want. Use that stud. Give him a chance. You know what I mean? Instead of goddamn just making that already big name kennel more richer and more popular than what they already are.
Yeah.
You know?
And saying you got the best this and that son.
And what a lot of people don't realize too is, I'm not throwing no shade on nobody, man, but a lot of those dogs be Photoshop, man. Like,
I was gonna kind of get to that. So all right, so you smooth transition right into that. A lot of them be Photoshop and not for nothing. Papers. The dog might not be off what they say the dog off of. So I guess my question is that the reason why? You already said one of the reasons why a lot of them be Photoshop. So I guess you all look at it as well. We might as well just go ahead and buy us a stud because the dog is Photoshop. We don't know it. When we seen it, it didn't look like anything. And then sometimes you just don't know if the dog you seen is off the dog that say it's supposed to be off of. So it's kind of like a trust thing. You don't even believe. You basically believe in what y'all vision is basically.
Of course, man. Of course. You know what I mean? That's one thing about it. We never Photoshopped a picture. You know what I mean? Anytime you want to breed the animal one of our dogs, you can pull up in person and see them. You want a video call, you know what I mean? You want a video with, hey, I'm gonna give it to you raw. I've never done, I don't even know, I don't even take pictures. So, you know what I mean? You know, my kennel partner do all the pictures. He don't know how to dock the pictures. It's just not something that we do. You know what I mean? You know, I hate it when you see a dog and you've seen it on the internet, and then when you finally see it in person, you be like, it's that fucking dog. Like, you know what I mean? You see that shit so much, man. And I've been to so many shows, man, where you see dogs online, you be like, that motherfucker hard. And they be like, what's this dog gonna be at the show? And I've gotten there, man, and I've been really disappointed, man. You know what I mean? So, and people still breed to them just because that person and that dog is popular. So, you know.
So they're basically looking for, they're not even really looking for to breed the best dog. They're more so just in it for popularity.
In it for popularity, man. In it for what's hot.
Yeah.
This dog is hot. This such and such dog, you know, no in particular dog, you know what I mean? But this dog is hot.
Right.
The photos are doctored, but because this dog is so hot and so many people are following this dog, let me breed to this dog so I can get some of these followers to buy from me. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? The game get hurt in that perspective a lot, you know what I mean? But like I said, man, have your own vision, man. You know what I mean? Know what you want to breed. Do your homework when you jump in. Know what kind of blood produce what, and you know what I mean? You go from there, man. You don't have to breed to the hottest dogs to produce quality badass dogs. You just don't have to. And believe it or not, man, it's a lot of dogs, man, out here. I'm talking about badass dogs that you don't know because people don't know how to promote and advertise their dog, man. But
that go back to the boy girl thing. Like like you buy a boy, but you don't know how to promote. So it's like it's best off buying a female instead of just getting that boy because you don't really know how to promote or.
But if you don't know how to promote, you just don't know how to promote. If you can't promote a stud, how you gonna promote a litter as well?
That's true.
You know what I mean? So, you know, just, you know, people have their own little following, you know what I mean? People be popular on social media platforms for different things and can just post up puppies and they sell and whoop, 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 you know, for that particular reason. But yeah, man, I'm all about quality. I'm all about structure. You know what I mean? I'm all about functionality. Like, you know, my dog's gonna be freaky, but my dog's gonna be able to run, play. They're gonna be able to do all that shit, man. And like I said, at the end of the day, I believe in my stud. I'm a breed to my stud. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I got my own vision, and that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? That's just how I run my program.
And I think that makes sense. I think it makes sense, especially if you spend money on that said stud or you produce that said stud, and he's what you're looking for. You will still somehow find yourself looking at another stud. Like I said, I go through it all the time. I still do it.
Yeah.
I still do it. But what I have to do, me personally, what I have to do, I have to get offline. Like I catch myself on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. Wherever they at, I'm looking at them. When I'm on my phone scrolling, I'm looking at dogs. So, and I get caught up in the rat race myself because I'm looking at this dog, that dog, this dog, that dog. Like, damn, I want this, I want that. But not even appreciating what I got. My damn self, what I'm looking at. And I go to a prime example. We went to the show, right? I took Monday. I love Monday. And of course, you know, no dog is perfect. So I'm always looking at it like, I like this, but I want this. I always say, like, I wish Monday back was shorter. A little bit shorter. You know, I want to be a little bit thicker. But then I take him to the show, or I take him somewhere, track supply anywhere, and somebody like, he a perfect bully. And I'm looking at like, you think so? You know what I mean? So it's
because you have your vision, man.
Yeah.
And you know, with that being said, my bad. With that being said as well, Damn, I had a thought in my head because you just brought up a point, you know.
Oh, about I look at him and I break him down.
Okay, yeah, well,
Yeah.
nah, this is what I was gonna say too. You know, like about seeing the stuff on the internet,
Yeah.
seeing certain dogs on the internet, and just automatically want to run to that dog.
Yeah.
Change your mind frame to how can I produce a dog of that quality without having to go to that dog.
I got you. I never
That's
thought
where
about
the
that.
mind
Okay.
frame should be instead of saying, let me just run to this dog automatically and do that.
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
I got dog. Let me try to get this dog. What are my dogs missing that this dog had that I want?
Right.
Okay, now let me look at my stock
Yeah.
and see which dogs have the certain qualities I think I could put together to create that type of dog. That's where people's mind frame should be.
But then you gotta be real with yourself too, with your quality too, with your stock.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah,
If you
yeah.
don't have it in your stock, then
Yeah.
of course you
Gotta
go
go
out.
out.
You got to go out and do it.
Okay.
But you don't necessarily have to go breed to that particular dog. You know what I mean? You know, I would rather at times buy a puppy
Mm-hmm.
off of the stud
Mm.
than breed to the stud. And people may say that's crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you buy the puppy from them when you can breed to it and have a whole litter?
Yeah, that's what I'm
that?
thinking. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, because if I buy this puppy and I buy it, because I'm gonna buy a female.
Okay.
It's not gonna be a male.
Okay.
Once I buy this female and that female have puppies, that's my production.
Okay.
That it's mine. You know what I mean? So that's just how I look at it. You know what I mean? Like
I see where you're going.
you know, it probably gonna be a lot of people that say, hey, I don't feel him on that right there, but that's just me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just the way I would go with it. You know what I mean? But like I said, most of the stuff we do is in house, man. We don't go outside the yard, man. You know.
And I think another thing is it's like an instant gratification type thing. Like they trying to hurry up and get it. Because if you go out and buy it, like your situation, you go out and buy a female, a puppy, you gotta wait till that puppy grow up. And you may skip a heat. You may, you know what I mean? She might come in heat too early. So then you hit on the second heat, but you still waiting. That's a whole year and a half probably that it went by. Whereas some people look at it like, well, I can just go ahead and just breed to say it's stud.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And go ahead and get what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Because they want that look, even though they might have a stud.
Yeah,
like, well, I want to get that real quick.
Yeah, but see, I'm a seasoned breeder so for one, I'm not gonna buy a puppy.
Okay.
That's not what I'm gonna buy. If the bitch is gonna be an adolescent, you know what I mean?
Okay, you did say female, you didn't say puppy.
I didn't say puppy.
Yeah,
it's gonna be something that's close to being ready to be bred.
Okay.
Or been bred at least once or something like that. That's just what I'm not gonna go buy no little puppy. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just how I like to do things. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, the shit gotta really, really just be insane for me to really go out there and do it. Like I think, man, I'm gonna tell you a bloodline that, you know, you don't see a lot no more, man. But I seen it in person and the shit was real. That steroid bloodline shit. Like I seen some of those dogs at the show, man, and I don't know what happened to it, man, but those dogs actually really look like that in person, bro. Like that type of muscle and shit that they had on those dogs was real. Like I seen a few of them in person at the show, man, and like I don't see them no more, man. But
I just found out about steroid bloodline probably like maybe 2 years ago. I seen the dude post them, and I'm like, damn, this dog freaky as hell, like crazy muscle. So it's like I've never looked at the ped though, because I don't even know if he posted ped like that. So I never really just looked at the ped of the dogs. But to your point, I don't see a lot of people talking about their blood.
And bro,
is it old or
believe it or not, man, the peds that you did see on it was not nothing that people be like, I want this, I want this. It's stacked, this. It wasn't that, man. But the dog itself, man, however he put that shit together, man, was crazy, man. And you know what? I've never had none of that bloodline. I hate I don't, you know what I mean? But that shit was real. Like, you know what I mean? And people be having some bullshit out here, man. Like, I've been on fucking goddamn IG, man, and them haters, man, they be lurking when y'all be at them shows, man, and they be catching y'all dogs at not at the good angles, man. And I see some goddamn dogs that can't hardly fucking walk, rears fucked up and shit like that, man. But people steady running a breed to them, man.
Instead of breeding to their own. Because they, in 9 times out of 10, the stud that they probably got, if they got quality stud, it probably look better, if not you know what I mean? If
Yeah.
not on the same level, probably look better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or maybe your dog might even throw better. You just don't know.
You just don't know, man.
Just
You
don't know.
gotta give him a shot.
Mm.
Get your dog a chance, man. You know what I mean? Like all this wild breeding shit, man. It's
So you think they get
Chance
caught
of
up in
hype.
the? Go ahead.
go ahead, yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm saying. So you think they just caught up in the peg, like as far as like they see the peg and they just see a bunch of hitters on there, whatever the hitter name is, they just get caught up in that particular peg, and that's what it is. Not even the dog, just the peg.
And so you screaming pig, but how many new niggas even know what a pig is?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like you be like, what the pig is on the dog, and the nigga just be like, oh, it's Versace blood, or it's nigga can't go through and tell you the dogs in the pedigree.
yeah.
Like they cannot do that. So you know what I mean? When niggas scream pig, now I know they kind of know a little something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause like most of the newbies, they don't understand what a pedigree is. You know what I mean? But
you know, I don't even hear top and bottom no more. Like when I started breeding, like what 5-6 years ago, there was a term that was used like, what's the top pair, what's the bottom pair? I don't even hear that no more. They just say like, whatever the big name dog is off of that. Like I ask somebody like, yo, what the dog off of? He'll say whatever said big name dog is. Then I'll be like, well, what about the mama side? You know what I mean? And they don't even know.
They have a clue.
You know what I mean? They'll just be like, oh, it's 6 times this, but you be like, that dog way back there. Like, what's up front?
6 times this well.
Yeah.
And win. You know what I mean? Like, hell, a lot of times they don't know if it's the big name dog is on the bottom or on the top. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have a clue. A lot of people don't know what top and bottom mean.
They don't.
In a pedigree.
They
like,
don't.
What's on top? They're going to be like, on top of what? What you mean?
Yeah.
Which, you know what I mean? Just for the viewers to know, top mean dead pedigree, bottom mean mom pedigree. You know what I mean? But that's, you know, a lot of the new people don't even know that, bro. It's crazy.
Don't feel bad, y'all. Please don't feel bad. Because if you're watching this video, as much as I'm talking to him and we going over this stuff, some of this stuff I know. Some of it I don't know. So what you seeing right now is me talking to Duke when I come and we chop it up. And I'm asking him questions while I'm over here chilling. Like this is the exact same thing that I do. We might just be sitting over here chilling and I'll be asking him questions.
Yeah, man.
So this ain't, don't feel bad about it. Just try to learn it. You know, that's the only thing you can do. So without, you know, we said all that. So basically, at the end of the day, use your own stud. If he's a quality stud, you know. But quality,
like I said, it defeats the purpose
Yeah.
to have a stud if you never gonna use it.
That's true.
Like that's you know what I mean. Like if you don't believe in him, how can you get anybody else to believe in him?
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So if you're not saying, okay, I bred my stud to this female that I got, and this female I got, and this female I got, and I got this right here off on, why would I want to breed to your fucking dog? And when I come to your house and you got this stud over here, I'll be like, damn, that's a hard ass stud. He's nice as hell.
Yeah.
Who these puppies off right here?
Yeah.
Oh, these puppies off all such and such dogs. Well, who them puppies off? Them puppies off such and such dog. Who these puppies off? They all shit. So what the fuck you even got them for?
Hey.
Like it's crazy to me, bro. Like I don't get
Maybe
it.
let them know when the female ready to be bred or something. I don't know. Yeah. Well, you guys know it. Know the slogan. You want it, I got it. I don't, I get it. Get why they getting it good. I remember time is the greatest inventory. Signing off. 56. Peace. Damn. You sure right, man. I ain't gonna lie, cause I be the same.